Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that might just change the way you think about your fridge. Have you ever wondered why some foods seem to thrive outside those chilly confines? Well, you're in for a treat, because in this video, we're uncovering the surprising truth behind why certain foods should not be refrigerated. We all know that the fridge is a modern marvel when it comes to keeping our food fresh. But what if I told you that there are certain foods that are giving the cold shoulder to the refrigerator? Maximize food enjoyment. Join us by subscribing to delve into the mysteries of why refrigeration isn't suitable for some foods. Number 10. Tomatoes. Tomatoes can lose their flavor and texture when stored in the refrigerator. The cold temperature can break down the cell walls and lead to a mealy texture. It's best to store them at room temperature until they are fully ripe, then consume or use them. When tomatoes are exposed to temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius, the cold environment can cause the cell walls to break down, leading to a mushy and mealy texture. Additionally, the cold can disrupt the natural flavor compounds in tomatoes, affecting their taste and aroma. Refrigeration can cause tomatoes to become bland and lose their vibrant, fresh taste. This is because the cold temperatures slow down enzymatic reactions that contribute to the development of flavor in ripe tomatoes. The cold temperatures of the refrigerator can cause tomatoes to lose some of their aromatic compounds. These compounds contribute significantly to the overall flavor and scent of the fruit. Number 9. Onions. Onions can absorb moisture in the refrigerator, causing them to become mushy and moldy. Additionally, the strong odor of onions can affect the flavors of other foods stored nearby. Store them in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated place. Refrigerators are designed to maintain a relatively high level of humidity to keep fruits and vegetables fresh. However, onions prefer a dry environment. The excess moisture in the refrigerator can lead to mold and spoilage of the onion. Onions have a strong odor, and when stored in the fridge, they can absorb odors from other foods. This can result in the onion itself taking on strange or undesirable flavors. The cold temperature can cause the starches in onions to convert to sugars more quickly, making the onions become soft or mushy. This can affect the texture and taste of your dishes when you use these onions. If onions are stored in the refrigerator, they may start to sprout more rapidly due to the cooler temperatures. This can lead to green shoots growing from the top of the onion, and while they're not harmful, they can be bitter in taste. Number 8. Potatoes. Refrigeration can turn the starch in potatoes into sugar more quickly, which can affect their taste and texture when cooked. Instead, store potatoes in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated space. When potatoes are stored in cold temperatures, like those found in a refrigerator, the starches in the potatoes can convert into sugars more quickly. This can lead to a sweeter taste and a change in texture when the potatoes are cooked. Potatoes stored at room temperature are less likely to undergo this conversion. Refrigeration can cause the moisture within potatoes to turn into ice crystals, which can lead to a gritty texture when they are cooked. Additionally, the cold temperatures can alter the flavor of the potatoes, making them taste less appealing. Refrigeration can also cause the skin of the potatoes to darken and wrinkle, giving them an unappetizing appearance. When potatoes are taken out of the refrigerator and exposed to warmer air, condensation can form on their surface. This moisture can lead to rotting and spoilage. Number 7. Garlic. Similar to onions, garlic can sprout and become rubbery when refrigerated. Store garlic in a cool, dry place with good air circulation. Refrigerators are relatively humid environments, and high humidity can cause garlic bulbs to sprout prematurely. Garlic prefers a dry and well-ventilated environment to stay fresh. Refrigeration can alter the flavor and texture of garlic. Cold temperatures can cause the cloves to become rubbery and affect the overall taste. refrigeration can create an environment where garlic is more susceptible to mold growth, especially if the garlic isn't properly stored in a dry and ventilated container. Garlic has a strong aroma, and refrigeration might lead to the transfer of its strong smell to other foods in the fridge. Number 6. Bananas. Refrigeration can cause the peel to turn black, but the fruit inside will still be fine. The cold temperature also interrupts the ripening process, leading to a potentially unpleasant taste and texture. Bananas are susceptible to chilling injury, which occurs when they are exposed to temperatures below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. This can lead to the skin turning brown or black, and the fruit inside becoming mushy and losing its flavor. Cold temperatures can cause the banana's starches to convert into sugars at a slower rate, leading to changes in texture and flavor. Refrigerated bananas might develop a mealy or unpleasant texture. Refrigeration slows down the ripening process of bananas. Bananas naturally release ethylene gas, a natural plant hormone that triggers the fruit to ripen. Cold temperatures slow down the production of ethylene and, consequently, the ripening process. This is why bananas stored in the refrigerator might stay green for a longer time. Number 5. Avocados. If you want an avocado to ripen, it should be kept at room temperature. Once it's ripe, you can transfer it to the refrigerator to extend its freshness for a few more days. Avocados undergo a natural ripening process that involves enzymes breaking down starches into sugars. This process is essential for the fruit to develop its characteristic flavor, texture, and color. Refrigeration slows down this enzymatic activity and can lead to uneven ripening, causing the avocado to remain hard and lacking in flavor. Avocados are sensitive to cold temperatures. If exposed to cold temperatures for extended periods, the cells within the fruit can be damaged, leading to a change in texture, appearance, and taste. Cold storage can cause the avocado's flesh to become mushy, brown, and less appealing. Avocados release a natural plant hormone called ethylene gas as they ripen. This gas helps to speed up the ripening process not only in avocados themselves, but also in other fruits and vegetables nearby. When stored at room temperature, avocados release ethylene gas that aids in their own ripening. Refrigeration can slow down the production and effectiveness of ethylene gas, leading to delayed or uneven ripening. Number 4. Bread. Storing bread in the refrigerator can cause it to dry out and become stale faster. Instead, keep bread at room temperature or freeze slices if you're not planning to use them immediately. Bread staling is primarily caused by the starch molecules in bread crystallizing as they lose moisture. Refrigeration can accelerate this process by causing the starch to recrystallize more rapidly, leading to a dry and crumbly texture. Refrigerators are designed to be dry environments, which can result in the bread becoming dry and less flavorful. The cold air in the fridge can remove moisture from the bread, making it stale faster. Bread can also absorb odors from other foods in the refrigerator, which might alter its flavor. This can result in an unpleasant taste. When you take refrigerated bread out of the fridge and expose it to warmer air, condensation can form on the surface of the bread. This moisture can contribute to faster mold growth and further accelerate staining. Number 3. Coffee. Coffee can absorb moisture and odors in the refrigerator, affecting its flavor. It's best to store coffee in an airtight container in a cool, dark pantry. Coffee is hygroscopic, which means it can easily absorb moisture and odors from its environment. When stored in the refrigerator, coffee can absorb moisture and odors from other foods, leading to a loss of flavor and aroma. When you take coffee out of the refrigerator and expose it to warmer air, condensation can form on the coffee beans or grounds. This moisture can negatively impact the flavor and quality of the coffee. Coffee beans contain oils that contribute to their flavor and aroma. Refrigeration can cause these oils to solidify and separate from the beans, leading to a loss of flavor complexity and richness. Storing coffee in the refrigerator might expose it to air and humidity, which can lead to the breakdown of volatile compounds that contribute to its flavor. Coffee is best stored in an airtight container in a cool, dark, and dry place. Number 2. Honey. Refrigeration can cause honey to crystallize more quickly. Honey has natural preservatives that keep it from spoiling, so it's fine to store it at room temperature. Honey does not need to be refrigerated due to its natural properties. Honey has a very low water content, around 17 to 18%, which makes it an inhospitable environment for bacteria and other microorganisms to grow. Refrigerating honey can actually have some negative effects. Cold temperatures can cause honey to crystallize more quickly, making it thicker and harder to use. While crystallization is a natural process and doesn't mean the honey has gone bad, it can be reversed by gently warming the honey in a water bath or microwave. Number 1. Melons, watermelon, cantaloupe. Whole melons should not be stored in the refrigerator until they're cut. Cold temperatures can affect the texture and flavor of the fruit. The idea that melons should not be refrigerated might stem from the fact that they can lose some of their flavor and texture when stored at cold temperatures. Cold temperatures can dull the flavors and make the flesh of the melon slightly mealy. However, many people prefer their melons cold, especially during hot weather, so it ultimately comes down to personal preference. That's all for today. What do you think about this video? Share your thoughts in the comments. Did you like the video? If yes, then kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel for more informative videos.